Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
What are you talking about, Hal?
This conversation can serve no purpose anymore. Goodbye.
You think the public understood everything?
I think I'm still asked to this day, 50 years later, what does the film mean? And I kind of take a shortcut to answer it. It's to paraphrase Stanley Kubrick. How do you explain the meaning of a Beethoven symphony? You can't. It isn't that kind of experience. When you hear it, you have your experience of it. When I hear it, my experience is different because we're two different people. Every single person who sees 2001 has a slightly different experience. So therefore, 2001 is a visual symphony, and with all kinds of possible explanations.
And so how was Stanley on the set? Were you friends?
Oh, absolutely. He was going from Otto Preminger to Stanley was like going from hell to heaven. He was calm, he never raised his voice, he was open to suggestions. I loved working with him.
And were you imagining where you were making such an important movie?
I knew it would be important when it came out because already he was a world-class director, and I knew it would get a lot of attention that year. How do you ever know something will be around for 50 years the way it has? I tell people it would be similar if you had interviewed the actors in Citizen Kane. Would they have known that 75 years later they'd be studied in film school? You can't know that.
And you stayed friend with Stanley?
No, Stanley, there are very few people, he had no time for anything outside his films. He was only involved, there were no people from his past that visited the set on 2001. There was no other world for Stanley but the film that he was working on at the moment.